high.
The levels is good. The levels is good.
The levels is good. We here. We in the building. We sound great.
Promise tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. Promise tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine. The medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We promise tomorrow. And it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow, and it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.
Hey, yo, what's up, world? What's up, world? Welcome back. This is episode 36 of the BMB GreenRoom podcast.
Yeah.
I know that felt down, right? That's how it feels today. This episode is it's a strange one. It's a lot of weird things going on in this country. Before we get there, I go by the name of Budda. This is my co-host,
Brother Mikey.
and we are the BMB GreenRoom podcast. What's up?
Yeah.
Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, not so happy Friday. I don't know. You know what I mean? How was your week, my brother?
It was good, man. It was good. Just
Yes,
been online on the hunt, on the search, just doing things.
Right. Very investigative week for myself, you know what I mean? I felt like, obviously, I think everybody in the country was going through some rabbit hole kind of shit, you know what I mean? Figuring out what was up. And then the other half of the country was disgustingly celebrating.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to start by saying rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. I don't know, man. I don't know where to start with this because I know there's going to be people who agree, people who do not agree. All I can say is that the sensible thing is that when someone is murdered, when American is murdered in cold blood,
Anyone, man.
anyone's murdered in cold
blood.
not just American.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for the sake of like country. But honestly, man, when someone's murdered like that, I don't think you should celebrate. I think the people who are celebrating, like, there's something really, really mentally wrong with you. You know what I mean? If you look at something like that, some tragic event like that, and celebrate it, regardless to your political beliefs, your world ideology, your religion, and just common ground. You know,
or
what
your
I
feelings,
mean? Or your feelings, which, in my opinion, probably mean the absolute least. You know what I'm saying? You got to use your logic in times and things like this. I don't know, man. Men had children, man, a wife, man. You know, it's very sad, man. What's your take on Charlie Kirk?
I mean, he spoke his mind. He exercised his First Amendment right. A lot of people didn't agree with him. A lot of people did agree with him, obviously. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's crazy that for disagreeing with somebody, you justify a cold-blooded murder like that. You know what I mean? And
I agree.
Because you disagree. I've had my feelings hurt plenty of times and never wanted to take somebody's life and then celebrate about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of young people, a lot of old people too, man. And I'm disappointed in a lot of people that I know that speak this love and unity and we are one shit and don't live by that and are celebrating something just because you disagree on politics, man.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
and
that's real.
It's just wild, man. It's wild. So it's like, you know, I've always said we don't agree on everything, man. That's part of being human and stuff. So it's like, what, y'all gonna shoot me next? Because the minute I don't agree with y'all, because I don't agree on a lot of things, you know, while we out there.
Right. So what does that do? Does that put a target on my back now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we don't share the same
And he knew
views.
it. He knew it. You know, he
did.
knew it plenty of times that,
He
you
was
know.
very aware
Yeah.
of that. That for sure, I could say that.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
said it a lot. He addressed things like that a lot. He's, you know, about how people use violence and turn that. It's hard for me not to get, you know, somewhat political on this subject. I'm really trying to dance around those party lines, but like, I see a lot of crazies and a lot of crazy stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? The killer is caught though.
Yeah.
On the bright side, I wasn't too sure about how we were gonna speak.
But
about
you called
this.
it that it wasn't that old guy.
Right, when it first was
Yeah.
occurring, and we were like, you know, we back on the phone. I must have spoke to you 3-4 times in the process of it happening, and I was like, I don't think that old man that was detained in the beginning. I don't believe that was him. I don't believe that was the shooter.
Then the crazy thing is how you know it was live, it was caught. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's sharing it like a meme, dog. Like you can't. We were just talking about you can't say certain words without getting banned, but you could show murder. Like you could share that clip,
right.
and your channel's not getting any strikes or anything. But you can't say the word killed. People are unalived, but you can share the imagery.
That says something about society right there, man.
Yeah, they're desensitized, bro. Everybody's so fucking desensitized to shit that
Right.
you can show that, but you can't speak about it. You know what I mean? You got to say stupid words like grape and unalived and shit like that.
It's a real
But you could show
sad.
somebody getting assassinated on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I believe that you should be able to research that and find it, but the fact that you can just share that on social media is crazy. You know how many kids have seen that? Yo, the kids are gonna grow up desensitized to stuff. Already it's happening with music and everything. It's like
That's the truth.
and death is a part of, you know, life. It is. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of the world we live in. It's inevitable. But the way it's just going around like it's a meme and shit is disgusting, man. It's disgusting.
It really is. It's disgusting, man. I can't.
And that's for anybody, man. For anybody, whatever your political views are, anybody. I don't want to see that shit happen to anyone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of political people I can't stand when they speaking and but I don't wish death upon them. I wouldn't celebrate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And everybody's a part of somebody's family or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just, as a father, I'm thinking about, he has small children and shit. You know what I mean? That are going to grow up seeing that.
Yeah, that's
online, bro. Like,
that's really
crazy.
True.
They got to live in a bubble to not see it.
Man, that's the saddest part to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like everybody else, you know, we grown and we disagree or whatever, even arguments but like that, you know, it's children that will have that and not only have it on video to resurface whenever. You know what I mean? Like and to be reminded of such tragic events, it kind of makes me wonder. It takes me into the future. Like, man, how will they grow up and how will this affect them later on? You know what I mean?
They definitely not gonna feel like they have the freedom of expression. You know what I'm saying? Be careful what you say, or somebody's gonna take your life. It's crazy. You know what I mean?
Right. It really, really is, man. It's insane. It's hard to speak on the subject, man. I had so much to say, and it just feels like I've thought it all out, and and then you get on, and it's like, man, just have respect, man. The biggest thing to me is that you mentioned this actually earlier before we got on cam, and you were like, it's one thing to live by the sword and die by the sword. And I've noticed a lot of comparisons to people saying, well, he spewed this, or he lived.
That's not living by the gun. Yeah, that's not living by the gun.
He was a spiritual and faithful man, and
living by the gun is what a lot of these rappers are doing. You know what I'm saying? Living by the gun is outlaw shit.
So you could understand
believing in the
that,
Second
right?
Amendment doesn't mean you're living by the gun. You're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not exercising. I don't know, dog. I don't know. It's just crazy.
He lived by his words.
Yeah.
He
believed in the Constitution.
Understanding, for coming to a common ground, and this is what conversation
and the crazy shit to me is like to put a mic out there.
Yeah.
And
holla at me. Whoever you are.
Yeah,
not
speak your mind.
Like,
He wasn't
I'm not
trying
gonna
to
pick
silence
and
nobody.
choose, right?
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
I want to debate.
Yeah.
Nor am I disrespectful
You're
to the
supposed to
people.
be able to agree to disagree, man. But nowadays,
Right.
everybody feels like their feelings are above all, dog.
Yeah.
Above life itself.
That's so real, man. That's so real. We really, 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 really gotta get over this and gotta come together, man. I think that's why I think and choose my words wisely, because I also don't want to invoke the other side. You know what I mean? I want this to be answered accordingly, justice to be served, but I want the people to be able to come together. More importantly than anything.
Yeah.
I seen,
bro. The more and more time passes, the more jaded I become to thinking that
for that
we could have peace. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because my whole thing, I'll go out there, sing about peace, and I got songs where it's like, we don't have to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? We can agree to disagree in peace. And
you want to know what I posted on my ex?
I'm
in the midst of all this. I posted, Brother Mikey, why don't?
No,
on
man,
my
that's
X
crazy.
feed.
That's
I
crazy.
really need people to understand that there is really a message that you and like-minded people have been pushing. Is really important that we dig into the lyrics, into what we are listening to, and understand what's going on. You've had gripes about this where people dance and throw up their hands and they act like they know what you're saying, but the way they live is completely the contrary to what these records say. So how could you say I'm this great, you love my music like this, when you don't even hear what I'm saying, when you don't even understand the type of message that we're trying to put forth?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, debate is debate, man. We're going to be able to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you have to resort to
You know how many times have you changed your beliefs and thoughts within life? Countless, right? So you're not supposed to be married to an idea, dog.
Right.
Because you could change, you could be proven wrong and all of that. It's people
at any
like,
given time.
The fact that truth hurts so much to some people is crazy.
Yeah.
Even
agree.
this song here. And everybody wants the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the
really truth shouldn't hurt, man. The truth shouldn't hurt. And if it does, then obviously you not living the truth.
Right, that happens when you're covering stuff. You know, when you live in a mask, at some point it becomes hot under
Or
that
your
mask,
ideas,
man.
if your ideas are fragile, if what you believe in is fragile, maybe you believing in the wrong shit. And I'm not saying one side is right, one side is wrong. I'm saying you should be able to hear the other side without wanting somebody's blood, dog. You know what I mean? It's just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's consequences to every action. I get that, but I believe in like the crime don't fit the punishment type shit.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. That's super duper real. The punishment must fit the crime.
The crime, and we saying crime. You know what I'm saying? But hurting somebody's feelings because you don't with the truth though.
Right.
You know,
that's not a
or
crime. That's what we gotta
shit.
keep. We gotta keep in mind. It's like, now we talking about somebody who answered things. When people would ask him shit that was like off where it should send him off the rail, like he would respond with something about love or something about Jesus or something. Like it wasn't an attack back. It was like, all right, when you feel like that, or he'll give you facts. A lot of times what I notice is that people get hurt by the facts. And when they come out, then the next thing for them people to do is like,
and what you gotta do is just what you're supposed to do is gather your facts and combat like that. Yeah. Whatever's gonna hold is gonna hold. Because I'm not saying dude was 100% right about everything. Nobody is. Nah. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is the whole point of debating is not to shut down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And be like, and then the minute that you don't have an answer, so and so is bigoted, and so is this and racist and all of this other shit that gets thrown around so crazy, man. The same way we were saying legend and love and all these words lose meaning because they're thrown around so loosely. It's like now what is a racist now? Somebody that doesn't disagree with you.
Right,
you know,
right.
What is phobia? Phobia is a fear of something, not hatred towards something.
That's true.
Like all these words have lost meaning because of the way they've been thrown around. They're rewriting the language itself.
They have remixed the English language, man.
Yeah.
It's completely different now.
Yeah.
When people say literally, and
it's not literally,
it's not literally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I literally lost my mind. I'm like, you did not. You have your mind there.
Yeah,
you understand what the word literal means. We really have like skewed the English language. And people don't care to learn. And it's not like anything's getting better. See, I take that to, it's a lot. If you don't know how to read and you don't know how to write and you don't know how to understand, now we've got to a point where we communicate off emojis.
Yeah.
Full conversations.
Yeah.
People are not understanding, not thinking to the intellectual level that their brain is made to think at.
Yeah, and
So
and
you become dumber.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Right. And now your response is reaction. And it's fueled with all your emotion. You know what I'm saying? So instead of coming to common ground, I want to chop your head off.
Bro, even in the Pirate in My Heart, that these people gather and sing. You know what I'm saying? So many people have gathered and sing. I'm seeing a lot of these folks celebrating death. It's like, what's one of the main lyrics that they sing in that song? Won't make decisions based on emotions, because that can lead to bad. You know what I mean? And it's like, but I don't know, dog. I don't know. I've lost a lot of respect for a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So have I.
And I really don't even want to, share anything anymore, dog.
I could dig it, man. I could dig it, but at the same time, though, I feel like the mission gets difficult.
Yeah.
Right?
But it ain't even that I feel like I can't. I'm disgusted, bro.
I think.
I mean, I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around fake shit. You know?
No, I could dig it, man. But that I don't feel like that helps either.
I'm sure it doesn't. But that's my human feeling. But instead of saying I want to kill, I'm saying I just rather not go somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I feel like shutting down certain things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
I'm that angered. I'm that fucking disgusted.
That makes sense.
In the fucking fake love community.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
And it ain't even just because of Charlie Kirk. It's anybody that's celebrating any type of crazy shit like that. That's wild to me, man. Y'all celebrate people's downfalls, man.
That's the truth.
And it's I know people from both sides. This ain't even a political statement, man.
Right.
Humanity is fucked right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Too many people on every side of the fucking coin is celebrating fucking people's downfalls and you know?
Yeah,
that's cancel culture. That's all that shit, dog.
Yeah, everything, yo.
You gotta allow people to grow, man. How so many people talk about growth and healing when you can't make a fucking mistake? That's delusion right there, bro.
Yeah,
that is delusion.
And you don't yeah, man. That's crazy.
In order to grow, you gotta make mistakes and learn from them, bro. And instead of making things a teachable moment, you want to make that execution. It's execution time. It's cancel time. It's don't support this and this and that.
Right.
Some of these people that are celebrating this murder, you know what I'm saying, are trying to cancel Michael Franti for an affair he had 7 years ago.
Wow.
So it's like, okay, you can't cheat on his wife for 7 years, and him and his wife are good now. They've moved past it. She's the one who got to worry about that.
It's not y'all business.
But no, we got to cancel him, but let's celebrate this murder. They try to start a GoFundMe for the guy that stabbed the Ukrainian girl.
So that's funny.
Disgusting, bro. Y'all disgusting me, man.
That's crazy because that's what Jaime is just showing me in the back, man.
That's crazy.
And he showing me in the back, yeah, I guess. Hey, we're here.
Hey, man. Whenever shit gets too serious, creator sends a joke here and there. Bow, lighten up the mood, yo.
Right, yo. But that was crazy. That's senseless, too. Yeah. Like, look at that girl that got stabbed like that. Yeah. That was insane, bro. That was insane for this to be happening like that. Just random. And you know what else I'm tired of, man? This shit here gonna get bad. I don't care, though. I'm tired of us saying everybody got some kind of mental illness, man. Fuck y'all, man. If y'all don't know how to act, then get them people somewhere. You know what I mean? Nobody trying. I don't know, man.
You can't justify
being super sensitive to all of that shit, bro. That man stabbed the girl, man. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody helped. They sat there like, I think they the ones with. You gotta have a mental illness to sit next to that shit and still be on your phone like no pressure.
Yeah.
What does that say about where we at? Situational awareness. Some people probably didn't even know. I know people that's on their phones, right, walking around that you could walk up to them and slap the shit out of them. They won't know that you're there until impact. Yeah. That's crazy, man. We're not paying attention to our surroundings. We're not watching what's going on. We're not even in the real world. because these screens, this shit, this technology got us just sucked in. And then we arguing, fighting, and all that, desensitizing. We don't even see human beings as human beings anymore, man. This shit's gotta stop. This shit's gone way too far, man.
Yeah.
Chat, what's up, man? Alex, what up? Milagro, what up? I know this seems kind of down, but like, what are we doing? This is the state of America. We a real show over here. You know what I'm saying?
And we don't even be on no political shit.
Not
man.
at
So that's
all.
what I'm saying. This
Not
ain't
at
even
all.
politics. This is humanity shit.
This
you know
is
what I mean?
humanity.
Yeah.
For real, man.
Yeah.
And when you do things like that to a person that's putting in that kind of work, though, you really, really created a martyr. You really, really made that man's intention and what he's saying that much stronger. You know what I mean? I don't think you stop that type of energy. First of all, if you know anything about physics, energy can't be created nor destroyed, right? Merely transferred. There, you've done it. You've transferred the energy, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Love thy neighbor. That's very important, Alex. For sure, man.
That's a lost concept, bro. And it sucks. It sucks. That's why I know I'm jaded, dog. I know I'm jaded because I sing about all this, you know what I'm saying, shit. But it's like, I don't know, dog. Part of me wants to remove all my shit from the platforms, even, dog. Like I don't want to be a part of this fucking humanity shit, bro. Like it's lost. It falls on deaf ears, and I don't even feel the shit is real anymore, dog. You know.
Yeah,
A lot of the people early on, like I done seen people just abandon my shit, you know what I'm saying, that supported early on. The more truth I started telling, the more real I started being, the more I started unfolding, they realized, oh, this guy's singing his story in real time. He's not making up these songs according to what we saying. They start trying to control shit and everything, and it's like, oh, you abandoned it because I said some shit that I believe. You know what I'm saying? So I got to be a clone of you. So I don't know, dog. I really don't feel like I want to, contribute to any of this fucking bullshit, fake ass love shit no more, dog.
I understand.
You know?
And on the same token, though, I think that you're pushing the needle, and I think that your vibe will attract your tribe. And so in the beginning or whatever, people think that they know what's going on, and the people that fall off are supposed to fall off, and the ones you gain and the new ones and the ones who stood, those are supposed to be the core. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it may fall on deaf ears, but I don't think you should be discouraged by that because the world has been an ugly place from day one. So either,
but I don't think you understand what I'm saying, though, and that's cool, man. I don't want you dead.
I get. Yo, no, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I do get it.
I could see it, bro. It's like I got a lens on where I see just the fake shit, bro, and it's disgusting, bro. It's gross, man. It's gross because I see people hugging this guy, but then I see you stabbing him in the back. I see you over here showing this dude love and trying to fuck his wife. You know what I mean? I see all this crazy bullshit where it's like, where's the reality? Fuck the love. Where's the realness, dog? Be who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of wolf in sheep's clothing that I'm seeing and shit. And then
I could dig that.
I don't know, dog. I can't even put into words like how I'm feeling about continuing certain movements and shit, man. So I don't know. I've been saying it's time for a change, for a paradigm shift in me, because I can't. I don't believe in you need to change. Nah, bro. You should grow. You know what I'm saying? And change for the better. But everything is on your time. Is on everybody's time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's time for a change and I'm feeling it's time for a change, that means I gotta change something that I'm doing something within me. Not that I gotta change the people because they not fitting my fucking desire. And that's the fucking problem that everybody fucking thinks they're entitled to do, man. So since I've been feeling like that, I feel like, there's a paradigm shifting. And I gotta figure, out where I want to be, dog, where I belong, where I,
That's real.
I get it. There's a lot to tell, and I don't know, dog.
I believe that's like listening to you talk right now. I feel like that's the thing that people
always want to come up and act like you're supposed to be happy all the time and this and that, and you're supposed to be on one side of this. And I'm like, I don't believe in that, dog. I don't believe in that shit.
Yeah.
I believe that as we are human, we're going to have different emotions. We should be able to express those. We should be able to express our thoughts whether they clash with yours or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in silencing people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't believe in fucking me being silent when you talking shit, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real, man.
So we supposed to all be able to coexist, man.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
real.
and the fact that the majority of the people where we end up going, you know what I'm saying, are like, nah, bro, you don't know me, man. You don't know me, and I'm not.
That's real shit.
And if you're gonna say we are one, and that we all, you know, deserve love, but then go turn around and celebrate murder, you know what I'm saying? Like you not living what you speaking, man. And I believe that we should fucking live how we speak. Otherwise, you're a fraud, man.
Right.
You a fraud. There's no such thing as perfection. I don't claim to be perfect, nowhere near it. I don't expect anybody to be perfect or nowhere near it. I just expect people to fucking be real, man. Be real, because here's the thing. You can say what you want, but your actions speak. Like, you think nobody's seeing the movement?
The actions speak.
And the
volumes.
majority of people are just listening to the words and ignoring the actions. And it's like, how you gonna do that shit, bro? That's a good way to end up got, man. Like, you crazy?
Yeah, that's
I
real.
see you. I see you. That's the main thing people want to be saying. I see you. I really see you, though.
Yeah, I see you.
I see you. I see the fuck shit you doing.
Yeah.
And I hear the words coming out your mouth. And you love the sound of your own voice. You know what I mean?
That's the truth, yo. That's the truth, man.
I don't know, dog. And again, I'm not speaking like I'm better than anybody. I'm just, the reality is I'm angry right now. I feel jaded.
Yeah, that's real.
The movement ain't what it used to be,
That's the truth.
you know?
That's the truth I ever heard.
But
right
it's true
there.
colors, though. So I'm not mad at it unfolding the way it's unfolding, because that's part of life. You know what I'm saying?
Everything will reveal
Everything
itself.
will come to the surface, man. And right now, what I'm seeing at the surface is a lot of fake shit. You know, I'm seeing people that come up to me with
Misplaced hate. A whole lot of fake shit.
right. And it's crazy because I've been singing this and people be like, oh, that's prophetic. It's not prophetic, man. What it is I'm aware, bro, of my surroundings.
That's real, yo.
You know, when I'm outside, most of the times I see shit, people be like, let me see a pic. I didn't take a pic, nigga. I was in the moment. I'm not the type of person that you could run up on because my face is in the screen.
Yeah, that's real
So
shit.
I'm aware of everything. I see your movements right after you said that you don't do that shit. Right after you spoke this love shit, I seen you go live some hate shit.
Yo, I see that a lot.
All the time, bro.
I see that a lot. I'm
All
like,
the
damn, but you
time.
just said.
So I don't, it's not
And
that
then I try to not judge, but I'm like, damn,
right,
but
it's
no,
not,
but you
but it's
said
not
something,
right, but it's
though.
not judgment, it's reality. So I'm not judging you for doing what you're doing. I'm judging you for talking
For
shit.
what? Right.
I'm just
yo.
calling you out. You talking this. You literally just said love, and then you turn to hate. And it's, I get it. People fall for shit. But maybe you don't be so adamant to then fall back into, oh, no, because I'm a loving light being. We all light beings. Everybody got a spirit.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't we all? That don't mean that you can't be.
Bro,
You
we
can't-
are stuck in this meat suit that has fucking feelings and nerve endings and all of this shit. We get irritated in this earthly body.
Yo, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? And problem is, a lot of people want to bury that. And when you bury that and you don't have no expression, you tend to blow up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes at the
Yeah.
wrong fucking people.
Yeah, I agree.
Nobody wants to look in the mirror, bro. Like I always said, the hardest thing for me to do when it was time to change was accept that this is my fucking reflection right here, bro. I didn't like what I was seeing. What did I do? Fucking shut it down and say, no, I'm going to live my truth.
Yeah,
Or did I fucking
word.
do the work that I needed to do in me to fucking become a better person, bro?
You got to do that
You
work.
have to,
You
bro. And
got
it's
to do
a
that work.
tough pill to swallow, man.
Yeah, you ain't even lying. I agree 100%, yo. Chat, what's up, man? Chizzy Check, say, brother Mikey just calling a spade. Salute
Right.
to you, brother.
Right. Love, brother. Peace, man.
Alexis, ¿cómo está, brother? So Mikey speaking facts.
I mean,
Hi, chat, and BMB GreenRoom. What's up, Amanda? What's popping?
what up, what up?
We lit on the chat, man. What a day. What a crazy show. It's like, it's a stir of emotions in every single thing that I'm watching. The last 48 hours, it feels now like the paradigm shift that you speak of, right? And then I was even going into, I'm in wild rabbit holes and shit.
Yeah.
So I ain't even get much sleep in the last couple of days.
And my whole shit, before we move on or anything,
Yeah.
this don't even have nothing to do with the individual.
Right.
You could erase his name and his face
Fact.
and replace it with anybody else, I'm gonna feel the same fucking way, man.
Yo, you know that's a.
I'm gonna
glad
feel the
you said
same
that.
fucking way, man. If people celebrating somebody's murder, people sharing that shit like a meme, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel it does got nothing to do with the individual that was assassinated.
Right.
It has everything to do with a fucking human being, a father and a husband. You know what I'm saying? That was not in the commission of a fucking crime or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because just last week, hold me accountable. Just last week, I said, you kick in my door, I'm putting a hole in your chest.
Right.
And I still feel like that.
I feel like that today, right?
But
right.
I'm saying I'm not gonna fucking raise arms on somebody that just has a different opinion, even if my feelings are hurt. Because for one, you can't hurt my feelings with your opinion. I'm not that invested in my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not that I'm not married to any idea that I have. My mind can be changed with facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you gotta give the
As
fucking
it often
facts.
is.
You
Yeah,
got
that's how my mind has been
Bro,
changed.
if you listen to the first two albums as opposed to the last two, you'll see the change in what I was believing in,
Right.
as opposed to what I learned along the lines where it's like, okay, it's not all incorrect, but I corrected some of the shit. And I never took a song down because that's my growth.
Yeah,
that whole
word.
catalog is me
Those are
growing.
time markers. Either
Right.
way, that's how you felt then, and that's what helped you get to the point after. You know what I'm saying? We can't skip who we were and what we've been through. Like
Right.
the history is what makes us who we are today. You know what I mean? It doesn't define who you have to be going forward, but it does give you a timeline.
It shows you milestones.
of how
It shows you,
right,
it shows
right.
your growth. It shows your growth. You
I
know?
agree.
I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or nothing like that. And I'm pretty sure within 5 years, I'll be different then too, man. I would have learned more as long as I'm willing and able to be accountable, for whatever I got to change. If I got to change certain things, you know what I'm saying? As we learn, we grow. That we're supposed to. But people are trying to stop that. So it's like, what do you want to stunt your growth for? That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's real, man.
That is crazy. And some people believe in reincarnation, right? So if you believe in reincarnation, you believe that we keep coming back until you get it right. You want to keep coming back to this? I'm tired. I'm tired of this fucking earth and this planet,
I sometimes believe in reincarnation. I can't, that's why you say like that, because I'm not married to any certain ideas either. So there's times where I feel like, man, this could be, and this makes sense too. And like, so I'm open and listening all the time.
All the
you know
time,
what I mean?
man.
I never like shun somebody for.
I don't see the thing is you don't take somebody's facts and say, okay, that's the new fact. I'm gonna live by that. No, you go and you do your own research.
Right.
What resonates in your heart and your soul, move on that. You know what I'm saying? Even Budda
agree.
said, if anybody's talking and it don't make sense to you, even if I said it, don't listen. Go that way.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That part wasn't for you. That ain't where you got it. You don't got it.
Or it just didn't resonate with you. Maybe that person was wrong and give him time to grow. But you don't gotta hate him or nothing because of his fucking opinion, dog. You could just go that way. You know how many times I've gone that way? Just like,
Yeah. Cool.
get out of here. This ain't for me.
That's straight. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly.
This ain't for me.
Yo, that's real.
I'm not gonna burn your tent down or nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever, bro. Everybody got karma to pay. Everybody got consequences to pay, dog. You know what I'm
Gonna
saying?
burn your tent down and oh shit. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Heard that.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
Right.
Yo, this is crazy. It's hard.
It's great
My
because usually
brain
we
is in a
out here,
loop.
we laughing, we having a good time. But I'm disgusted, bro.
Yeah, yo.
I'm
Yeah,
disgusted, man. I don't want to be that. Like this ain't gonna be the show from here on out, and we definitely stay away from politics for the most part. We talk about real world views, and right now, I was raised where it's like you don't speak politics to your own political views or your own political views. That's how my grandfather always taught me.
Yeah.
Now
I think
it's
the
like
world was a better place then.
it
though.
was, bro.
When
Like
you
as far as but again, it's social media and all of this shit has now everybody's fucking business. Before you had to, you didn't know nothing about the people you didn't know.
Right. But much less about politics or
or what your political views are. If you had that conversation with somebody, cool. But you know what I'm saying? I knew a lot of people that were able to disagree. Now it's like, no, we're enemies because you didn't vote for who I voted for. We're enemies because you don't believe in what I believe in.
Nah, that's real.
That's crazy. So what does people want humanity to be? A cult? One giant cult? You know what I'm saying? One giant hive mind? That's not reality, bro.
That's exactly what they want it to be.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks in unison.
And that's
Like
no
fucking-
particular side
like
even.
robots.
That's radicalism. That's no
is.
particular side. That's not lefties. That's not righties. That's radicalism, dog. There's radicals in every fucking walk of life, bro.
Right. But how about in terms of killing political figures, though?
I don't think that should be like. I think that's whack as fuck, dog.
I'm saying no. I can't. That part ain't both sides. You could look at.
Nah, I mean,
you could do the history.
I
and
would
see.
have to do the research and see.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, and see, because I don't believe that. I believe, bro. I believe the government is one fucking entity.
We
You
were just saying
understand?
that too.
Yeah, and I believe that we're just divided. And that's part of the bigger plan, bro. These motherfuckers all go have dinner together somewhere and fucking with the Black Rocks or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm
Divide
saying?
and conquer.
Bro, that's what I mean. Like, I don't believe that these people hate each other as much as the public hates each other.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? And the higher you are in politics, the less hatred you got for your opponent. Then you got the people in Congress fighting with each other. It's like, bro, it ain't that fucking serious. In 4 years, you get another vote, man. Why don't you try to inspire your fucking people to fucking vote for you, man? Why don't you get a good candidate in there
Exactly.
and inspire people? But, bro, how do they do now? How are political campaigns run now? We're going to talk shit about them. You're not saying nothing good you're going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not inspiring nobody to. So what are you doing, bro? The young people in college now just want to fucking kill each other.
That's real shit.
It's like, come on, bro. Like,
Fuck Bill Gates.
and fuck Bill
That
Gates
part.
while we at it, man.
Ain't
Him and
nothing-
his
ain't nothing
fake ass
changed.
butter.
Ain't nothing changed.
But I don't want him dead. Yeah, I don't, bro.
But don't kill him.
No, listen. If you changed and put Bill Gates, I'd be feeling the same way. And you celebrating his downfall, like
Right.
his murder, like that. I don't celebrate that shit, man. Everybody's gonna pay for what they're gonna pay for, dog.
Yeah,
you
man.
know. And again,
Right.
that's up to creator. So if creator chose that it was Charlie Kirk's time to go, it is what it is. But I'm disgusted in the celebrations. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I'm disgusted in just a lot of the fucking fake shit that I've seen. I've lost respect for a lot of fucking people.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? That I don't know,
That's
dog.
definitely real.
Yeah.
Yo.
Like,
Ain't
I
not-
don't want to
nothing
see
wrong with
nobody
that.
go, bro. You know? Especially on social media and sharing that shit like it's a meme. Like everybody got a family, dog.
Man, yo. It was crazy. I couldn't stop scrolling, man. My eyes were red. I was on different sites. I'm just watching everything. What's our next topic? Because I think I'm about to segue into them right now. We got these nice topics up, man. We was trying to keep it, somewhat structured, but we going to be here and there today, man. So,
Candace.
right. So, after that point, I spoke to a few different people. I think you were actually one of them and said, we got to protect Candace.
Yeah.
And that was big. But I feel like the rest of the country was waiting to hear what Candace Owen had to say. I didn't know that they were really, really close friends. Like Candace worked for him.
2017.
Right. They essentially came up together in politics. You know what I mean? Side by side, and so I heard her tell a lot of great stories on her show, and I don't know, man. It touched me, man. You know what I'm saying? Something that she was saying, I knew it would. I just didn't know what she was saying. She broke YouTube. The feed was crazy. It went down. She had to come back about 30 minutes after. But, she was basically just saying how she learned so much from him. He didn't, I don't know. All he cared about was getting where he had to get to and pushing whatever message forward. Like, he didn't even care. She was telling stories about the early days where he wore suits too big for him that looked like they were 3 generations handed down to him, and she's like, yo, Charlie, you gotta buy some. He's like, I don't care. We gotta get to where we gotta get to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of dope things. She said it was more. You can check out the episode. You know what I mean? If you want the Candace, I think it's just Candace. That's the name of her show.
Yeah.
And she was on that job. She was like early on investigating when it seemed like it was kind of going slow. She was on Twitter. She's active, but the most part about the whole episode was like the ending. It was about a 3-minute like closing where like her emotions just kept going through, and she's like, you know, like, Charlie, we love you, like you're my best friend. It was a lot that brought the humanity to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all can't see this, like, people are hurting around. You know what I mean? You take a life, and the life, you take the ripples around, you know, the people from family, not just because we think about the kids, but there's so many people that knew him that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, affected tragically. That shit ain't where we need to be. If we want to see this country go anywhere, and I mean, I don't even know, because it's bigger than just the country. It's like really on some humanity shit. But like, I look at the approximate times of dynasties, and it's 200 to 250 years, and next year is 2026. That's 250 years since 1776 and Declaration and all that being signed, and we look like we're rapidly coming to a close, man. The way I look at shit, that scares me. You know what I mean? I got kids here. You got kids here. We have generations that have to live after us.
Mm-hmm.
So what I see, all these things, like, they just seem to get bigger and more intensified and more attention on everything. We gonna be messed up when it comes time for there to even be a next generation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you want to line up and give away your freedoms, man. Like, I know people, I'm married to somebody from a communist country, dog.
Right.
Communism is crazy, man. Y'all don't know
yo.
what you asking for when you try to give up your rights, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And when you call people these things too, this one is a fascist, this one is this is a commie. Like, it's like, yo, y'all don't even know what y'all really saying. And that goes back to us losing touch of the meanings of the word, the language don't even mean the same thing. So if you call this person, he's Hitler, like, Hitler killed thousands of people, bro.
I think more than that.
I don't know. I'm just saying, though, the people that say this about didn't kill one.
I get it. That we know of.
You know,
but I get it. I get it.
That we know of.
That we know of, man.
Right.
We don't know everything
That's
about
a fact.
everybody.
That's a fact.
But I get it, man. And that's what it's, desensitizing,
Like,
fucking to words and shit,
so then
man.
now to a young, impressionable mind coming up, they really don't see any humanity in this. I don't know, man. When I look at the ages of these people that's going and shooting these, I'm like, these impressionable people, they take what you say at face value.
Yeah.
So, like, you're an older person who should have some sense, right? And you speaking this spewing hate or whatever. You're not affecting the next one that's your age. He knows you're talking shit. He might talk shit back with you. But there's somebody who's young mind, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You know what I mean? You building these people up to
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Your shit don't really develop till you're 20 fucking
Right. It's
5.
more than that, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you really, really making these people activate by what you're saying. Though you may understand that because you're old enough to know the English language.
And I get inspiring the youth, you know what I'm saying? But when you purposely misleading the youth, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, man.
That's crazy to me. And again, I don't want to go political and say one side and the other side, because it ain't about that. It's about, if you know that you are playing games with the English language, with any language, and you doing that, you know how they do, man, the whole compound words, right? And then they start peeling certain words off till you end with the worst one. But you soften the blow by, like, man, what's an example I want to give? All right. Sexual assault. I know we're gonna get you know what I'm saying, because of the fucking shit. We not on algorithms. So and so sexually assaulted me. What did so and so do? Oh, and then you go into how you felt, and then when you boil it down to, it's like he fucking looked at your ass or some shit. But then you, like, everybody's coming to your aid and shit, and then it starts getting peeled up. Before you know, they calling homie a rapist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a trend. There's a trend where you go to the gym and the fucking people, like, look at him and they, like, in front of you trying to get you to fucking glance or whatever. You might go like this, dog. because you're aware of your surroundings. They pause the motherfucking picture, screenshot you like
He's
this.
a dirtbag.
He's a fucking gym creep.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? There's a guy named Joey Swole that's dedicated to debunking all of these fucking gym creep videos. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So then I heard somebody the other day say, you figuratively screamed at me. Figuratively.
What does that even
what
mean
does that
now?
even fucking
Language
mean?
doesn't mean anything no
It
more.
doesn't.
It's all about...
So let's say you go into, oh, he figuratively raped you.
Yeah.
Then before you know it, you peeling off that figuratively word and oh, he raped you. Now homie's got a fucking...
He's a rapist.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You cannot play with the language, man.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
fucking be
agree.
literal about things. And when you get shit like, oh, unalived, what does that fucking mean?
Oh, boy.
He unalived himself. No, he committed suicide. You
That's a
gotta
fact.
stop taking the impact out of these fucking words because then it fits a wider umbrella than it should.
Right. And then you don't know who you believe. You just, everything is
There's
something.
creeps out there. There's
Yeah.
people that's gonna stare at you. There's people that are gonna fucking look at your ass. And there might be people that say some disgusting shit.
That's real.
You know what I'm
That's real,
saying?
son.
That's just part of fucking reality. That guy
All
might
that
be a
was-
creep, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I wasn't reading. This is crazy. I wasn't reading the comments, right? I look back. You see when I was
I'm
telling
getting
you.
canceled, right?
Nah, we good. Everybody loves you,
I
man.
don't care, dog. Don't care.
Don't care. Nah, when I was talking about the Candace episode, it was like escaping me what I want to say about it. It was so much and shit, but they just giving me tips. I see y'all. She spent 2 years traveling with him. Who else to say? Absolutely protect Candace Owens. He gave her a platform.
She used to be on the left. People forget about that.
Right. She paid him a beautiful tribute. And let me tell you something as well, too. There's something that stuck out very important to me. They said we never fell out about Israel. She said, because she has vastly different views of Israel than he does. And in the past couple of years, they have not been traveling together because she's a very big person now. So is he. They have, different platforms now. And he became, part of Trump's team or whatever. And, she's been criticizing. She said, we always, just for y'all that don't know, we remained brother and sister till the end. We never, it don't matter at times that we were supposed to go against each other with hate words because we were on different views of things. We still stuck together. That was big to me. It don't matter what's going on. If you get a job that says now you ain't supposed to vibe with this one, or nah, man, we have understanding. We know who we are, like on a human level. You know what I'm saying?
And even if you don't, you're not supposed to come at each other with hate words just because you differ opinions, man. That's what I mean, dog. People can't agree to disagree, bro.
Yeah, yo.
People can't agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's real.
And then experiences matter. Experiences matter. So a lot of times you might believe in some shit, but I'm like, hold on, man. My wife got family that's suffering in a communist country right now.
Right.
So my belief might be different from you because you don't know what communism is or what it does.
That's real. That's
You know what I'm
super
saying?
duper real, yo.
Like, come on, bro.
Your experience is different.
Yeah.
We're all unique.
Generation takes this shit for granted. They don't understand how hard it is.
Right. Every generation, right? It's like you don't know what the sweat on the back of your fathers were or their fathers or whatever.
Bro, there's been people that I've seen that is like, I don't speak to my father. I didn't know my whole life. I didn't know my parents were so racist. If you didn't know your parents were racist, it's because they're not
They probably
fucking
weren't
racist.
racist.
Because a racist is going to raise a racist or at least try to. But
Right.
now why did you call them a racist? Because what? Because they voted for Trump and you was voting for this person.
Yeah,
So all of a sudden, the people that raised you,
Now they racist.
now they racist.
Have they ever been racist your whole life?
But listen to the verbiage, though. I never knew my parents were so racist.
That's crazy.
Maybe it's because they not, motherfucker. Like, I ain't never known a racist to not try to raise a racist.
Yeah.
So you would have fucking definitely known from an early age
They put
that they was racist.
the shooter.
That's my
that they
opinion.
caught,
That's my opinion.
They said they were blaming the college on separating the parents from the kid, right? That was a lot of Charlie Kirk's work. He would go, so me personally, I hate when it go to like, but fuck it. Personally, I was a fan of him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody may not be fans of him, and this is not why we're saying that this is wrong, though. I was a fan of his work when I watched videos that said, yo, college is a scam.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I
college is a
believe
fucking
that.
scam.
And I play that video for people. A lot of people that around me heard of Charlie Kirk because I would play them videos like, yo, look at this dude. Look at the way he respectfully speaks to these people. And sometimes it turns into big arguments because, when people's feelings get hurt, it turns into that. But other times it didn't. It's just his way of doing that. And I'm like, it's the truth. 50% of you people that's going to college is never going to get a job that requires a college degree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 50%, 60% of you are not going to work in the field that you're studying in. You're going to owe this money. You go like it's a lot. It's a lot to that. You know what I mean? And at that, then they turn you against your country. They're not even like educating you to be a stand-up person. They're like taking away, your parents ain't shit. Your country ain't shit. Look at what they did back then. Look at that. So by the time you get through a 3 or 4 year bid, you're radicalized, yo.
Yeah, they're radicalizing people.
This is what the shooter they just said that, yo. That before he went, it was like something about the college system is changing the kids. Like he was such a nice kid before that. They said this is coming from his family, you know.
The family turned him in, right?
Supuestamente. Yo,
College.
yeah. So we don't, you know what I mean? Supuestamente. That's allegedly.
Yeah.
So yeah, but he was supposed to be a nice kid or whatever, and you know the things change. I don't know, man. I don't want to blame it solely on college and shit. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I was a fan of work like that because I believed in things like that. So when I see something that I'm like, wow, that's deep. That's like a unpopular opinion. It's not something you're gonna hear everybody saying. You know what I mean? So
that's why you got to be close to your kids too. It goes back to that too, man. If you don't have a bond built with your kids where they could see the fucking fuckery for what it is and be like, nah, man, my parents ain't like that though.
Right.
And they believe different things that I'm believing right now. You know what I'm saying? But the bond that you have, like, you got to know your kids and your kids got to know you. And I'm not blaming the parents, you know what I mean? Because everybody's an individual at a certain point. But there's a lot to it, man. That the
world is a super fucked up.
It is.
Just look at how disrespectful this generation is. Yeah.
Yeah, but they said that about us too. They said that about us too.
Yeah, but
and they said that about y'all too.
We didn't pee on people's graves and shit when they died. Now this is another level of disrespect. What we have now is
that's clout chasing rap shit though.
Oh yeah, I did because
that's not the whole.
Rappers.
I've never seen nobody outside of a fucking rapper piss on somebody's grave, dog.
That's true. But yeah, but even to that account, I grew up in rap shit. So I'm just, comparing that,
apples or oranges. They get apples or oranges.
Even not even. It's hip hop. It's hip hop then. It's hip hop now.
Right.
I'm comparing apples to apples.
Rappers was disrespectful back then too.
Not that. No way.
They didn't have social media.
Yo, how many rappers were killed back then in the 90s?
A bunch.
Who?
Big L. Freaky Ty.
I guarantee you could name them without running out of fingers.
I don't know, dog.
And now name me.
But you talking about main rappers. Back then it was everybody could rap now. Everybody could rap now.
That's
so
a
there's
good
more
point
rappers
too.
now.
But there are more famous people in general now.
Hood shit. It's
not just hood shit. There are influencers now. We got Aiden Rosses and shit. Before you only had a selective. Hollywood was small. There was only a certain amount
what
of
celebrities beef? Rappers. You ever seen acting beef?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't want to dismiss it, but I know it's more common in the hip hop world.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because it's street shit.
Right.
So a lot of it is gang shit
it's that
now.
Culture
now there's more rappers. Yeah. Almost every rapper want to be in a gang now.
Yeah.
Back then it wasn't like that.
That's true.
A rapper was a rapper. You might have been in a gang. But you wasn't.
Rappers want to be junkies and shit now.
It's crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's different. It's different to compare back then to now. But did our elders not say we were disrespectful as fuck?
They did.
They did, and I'm sure their elders said that they were disrespectful.
The same thing, right?
Right. Your long hippie hair and your fucking weed smoking and this, you're so disrespectful. And before then, fucking people with leather jackets and greasy hair. You listen to the Beatles, you're disrespectful.
And before
it's
that,
always like that.
A woman wore pants and they were like, "You're disrespectful."
It's
the most. Yeah.
So that's always gonna be, man. Our kids are gonna say their kids' generation is disrespectful.
Yeah. If there's a fucking...
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to fear monger like that, but that's what I'm saying. That's what y'all looking for, bro. That's what y'all looking for is to...
Yeah, you just have to kind of follow the path and the trajectory. It sounds like I'm talking about... I'm just saying,
yeah.
Follow, like, on the chart, think about, like, how long you think we have left? If
population has to do with it, too. It's way more population now than it was before. You know what I'm saying? So
Bill Gates handling that.
a lot of things, shit, with the stop button, do not buy Bill Gates butter. That shit is gonna get you.
Back in the days, niggas ain't never talked back to their parents. If we did fuck around and get
That's not
popped right in the
accurate.
mouth-
That's not accurate. I know a bunch of deadbeat parents that used to get cursed out, dog. Like,
Yeah.
how many times you heard Canto, fuck you, dad?
Yeah, that's
And these was Puerto Rican parents.
That's real shit. Yeah.
His
yeah.
dad was military. Like, not
No,
every
but that shit
parent
sounded
is
foreign
strict.
to me when I heard that. I said, oh,
Right,
he
it
wants
sounded
to
foreign
die.
to you because
He
you
wants
wasn't
to
with it.
die.
But did he die?
He didn't die.
Did you die?
He's gonna die.
Right. I knew a lot of disrespectful people to their parents. You know what I'm saying? And what was it? You know, a lot of single parents and shit like that. So that's not
People are
fully
knocking
accurate.
out the elderly. There is no respect.
That
That's
is
a good-
crazy.
that was a good.
That is crazy.
That's your
And
mom's that gave that example.
Right,
That was a good one.
but we from New York, ma. We from the South fucking Bronx. You know, old
South
niggas got knocked the
Bronx.
fuck out back then too. Just wasn't on social fucking media. It wasn't a challenge. Now everything is a challenge. You got to understand the way shit
But
fucking
do you
changes.
think an old man got knocked out at random before? I think maybe in an argument,
You
an
know
old
what?
man might have got knocked out.
There was a lot
They
of
just
respect.
walking by you.
I
on
knew
the-
a guy. I knew a guy that used to sell crack, and the way he got caught is crazy, bro. He knocked down an old man while he was running from the cops and stopped to help the old man up. And they got him, bro.
Oh,
and they
that's-
got him.
I respect that.
He
Actually,
dropped him by mistake.
That's some
Boom.
gentleman ass
there's
shit, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's just the individual, bro.
What?
ODB, he saved somebody's life and he was on
Right, he was.
was on
you know what I
warrant.
mean? Even the crazy people back then had respect. What the?
I mean, the population change and everything. I get it. Generations get worse and worse and worse. You know what I'm saying?
List of murdered hip hop musicians. That's a.
That's a what? A big
From
list?
when?
No, 77 total.
77?
2010 to 2020, and then a little bit before.
From
Oh, but yeah, but the point was to compare the then to the now. Coño. I'm over here messing up everything. But
20 to 20, 25 to 30 of them.
Of what?
And before
Slain rappers?
2010,
before 2010,
From 87. So there was not that many, but there was not that many.
There was not that many rappers though.
That's the thing. You know, now everybody.
but why did they go?
And if you was
2010?
if you was underground, nobody heard of you back then. Everybody hears about a lot of these rappers because of their social media and their own push. There was none of that before, bro. You know you had to be
Yeah.
plugged, bro.
These is indie rap. They got people. I heard Fat Joe talking about this the other day. He said, "Why is everybody a rapper though? You go right to rapper, right? Well, you got to cut a demo. He's a rapper now.
You don't even got
Who
it.
knows this
bro,
guy?
they call everybody rapper now. There's like you watch like some of these murder videos and shit, and it's like the so and so rapper got slain, but he ain't drop a song or nothing.
That's a
he
fact.
raps on his social medias.
Never heard of.
So that's what I'm saying. The words have changed. The language has changed, bro.
It'd be like somebody get a video of me juggling and then
You're a
then they
juggler.
kill me and they like juggler killed. I'm like, oh, he wasn't a
circus
fucking
performer.
juggler.
Never been to the circus. Circus performer slain.
He like, yo, what you talking about?
Magician slain. You see me do one coin trick that I learned off of the back of a cereal box, and I'm a magician.
Don't let them call me a juggler. Somebody better send them a video of me rapping. Nah, that's wild, man.
I don't know, but I get it. I get it. Generations, you know, and the influence has a lot to do with it, man. The fact that everything is a challenge now and social media and everybody's doing them. Everybody feels grown now early.
Yeah.
You know, but I was definitely told as a child, I was definitely raised to speak how you spoken to. So if an adult is disrespecting me, I don't gotta respect him. To get respect, you gotta give respect. I was raised like that.
Yeah.
Is that respectful? I was out there disrespecting adults just because they had an opinion on. You should be able to tell a young person when they fucking up.
Yeah. Now they talking
So
to
I'm not
respect
gonna
the elders.
all right, I wasn't taught like that. I wasn't raised
you
like
see,
that.
Yo, that's what we saying though. Like 'cause
I was raised
like,
respectful
oh,
to my mom's friends and
Right,
shit like
right,
that.
right,
you know,
right.
to teachers, I was a fucking menace.
Right, I got you.
You know, but one adult told me, "Hey, you doing some bad shit. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't my mom's." And don't act like y'all wasn't out there doing that shit.
Yeah, boy. Nico was like that.
Right.
Nico like, shut up, crackhead.
Right.
Well,
Right. So what
that.
happened to respect elders? Like, nah, let's not lie now.
She was a crackhead though.
Oh, then he's
But it
calling a
wasn't
spade a
respect.
spade.
Yeah, I ain't.
That's speaking truth.
And she's not now, so shout out to.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not act like we wasn't out there wilding too. Probably not to the caliber that they are now.
Shout out to Bucky's. I see you peep that, Alex. I like it.
But you know,
They still ain't
generations
sent a
are
check
gonna
yet.
generate, dog.
Generations are going to generate.
Generations
That's
gonna
fire,
generate.
yo. That's a whole T-shirt right there. That's crazy. I was taught to respect your elders, but don't let no one disrespect you.
But now, what did you consider
That
disrespect?
kinds of
What did you consider disrespect?
right.
If somebody's
right.
that's not your mom is telling you, "Hey, don't play there." What? Let's be honest.
Right.
You took that as disrespect.
Uh-huh.
My grandfather, on the other hand, if somebody's telling you some shit and they're adult, you shut the fuck up. You come tell me. I'll deal with it. That's a
Yeah.
whole different level of respect because I'm not supposed to say shit to that elder.
Yeah,
I'm supposed
yeah,
to go fucking a stenographer style, remember everything you fucking said and tell my grandfather that. And don't embellish, motherfucker, because if I
Your
embarrass
mom's just
myself.
dying laughing. That's a crying face. Nico laughing my ass off. I'm respectful.
Now, maybe.
Yo, I didn't even know you was on the line. I just
He shouted him out.
Hey, boy, it is disrespectful, man.
Right. Like, you give respect to get respect. That should be between adults.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you should really
yeah.
teach your kids to respect.
That's
don't,
true,
you
dog.
know what I
That's
mean?
true.
Don't let them touch you, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even then, you can't get away from this person. Like, you don't got to stand there and knock them out.
Sir? What?
Yeah, there's a limit, but words again,
Yeah,
words, and that's what I'm saying. So many people just, I don't know, a lot of mothers from my generation, not from my generation, from the generation before when I was being raised, a lot of mothers were single mothers.
Right.
In the hood, you know, fucking the government emphasized on that. You get more money if the parent ain't, if the father ain't in the house. That's
you know
by
you
design.
can't be here.
A lot of that's by design,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, a mother. Now, this is my opinion, and it's backed by a lot of my friends' lives. You know what I'm saying? A single mother raising boys in the hood is gonna overcompensate. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So you don't stop until you see blood. Was what I was told when
Yeah,
we
me
was fighting.
too.
You know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
taught that too. That was crazy.
And
was
shit,
crazy.
and
Yeah.
shit like that, I would never tell my son. You know what I'm saying? Just teach him how to take care of himself. I teach him how to avoid shit.
Yeah.
So a lot of us was raised to react on emotion.
Right. I think
And
the
that's
better
that's
lesson
no
is
knock
to just
on a
make
single
sure
mother.
that you're not in danger,
That's no
right?
knock, right? There's no knock on a single mother. It's not what I'm doing right now.
No, she
because
just
it's
doesn't
unfair.
understand.
It's unfair, and y'all had too much on your fucking plate and didn't realize it. So you overcompensated because you can't go fight my battles as a woman.
Right.
You can't. Some of them could. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some women fighting out there in the hood. That,
Some,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
some.
Shake. You know what I mean? Pero I just feel that. You know what I mean? And my experience was that.
Yeah, that's real.
You know? And a lot of my friends that were raised by single mothers, I would see that. You know, and then the ones that didn't have the attention or anything would disrespect the shit out their moms. So there was always people disrespecting their fucking parents. Not everybody was raised where it's like, if I talk back to my moms, I'm eating my teeth. Some of us were.
Right.
A lot of us were. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
But that's also cultural.
Yeah. I'm wondering, like, like, cause I know where it was instilled in me, but I wonder, like who sets these rules? Like, how far does these things go back where you never said nothing to the elders? I think they were probably more strict the further back you go,
Bro,
right?
in Puerto Rico, the teachers was allowed to hit you, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I went to Catholic school for 2nd and 3rd grade.
That's crazy.
I
bro.
remember seeing people go, what the fuck is going on in here?
Yeah. So I'm saying it was just different. Before, but the further back you go, an adult would discipline a kid even if it wasn't yours. So you had a bunch of more respectful people.
Back when it took a village to raise a child.
Right.
Now it just takes a tablet.
Nah, that's the
crazy.
problem, though. Yeah, that is the
That's
problem.
crazy.
I see that a lot,
That's
bro.
fucked up, man. Ain't no village raising shit.
Yeah, that's people that don't want to put in
That's
the time.
whack, yo. That's super whack, man.
The village raising a child.
No, the
The iPad raising a child.
yeah, right.
Yeah, So before there was a different. I get it.
Right now it's gonna be Chat GPT or whatever raising the child. It's gonna be crazier
wild.
and crazier as it goes. You know what I
That's
mean?
wild.
How do we stop this? To what like?
You don't. You just let it unfold, and you try to take care of yours the best you can, and you try to instill shit into your kids that they're gonna instill into their kids. It all starts at home, dog.
That's a fact.
You can't put the iPad in your kid's hand and let that shit raise them. You gotta spend time with them. And spending time with them don't mean sit next to your kid on your motherfucking iPhone while your kid's on the iPad. Like, you really put this fucking phone down. Let's go out. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the world. Look around at the world. Even look at how crazy shit is.
Yeah,
You got to point out crazy sometimes. You see that? I see you doing
Crazy.
that. That's your ass.
I do that.
You
man.
have to, bro. And that's what I'm saying. So there's not enough parenting happening. And then you're wondering why they able to fucking be manipulated in school.
Right, yo. I agree. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
And again, I hate trying to sound like, oh, I'm the best parent. No, I got flaws like a motherfucker, dog. But you know what? A lot of my shit was learn from my mistakes, man. I tell my kids all the time, learn from my mistakes, bro.
Yeah. For real,
I
that's the
fuck
way to
up a
teach.
lot, bro.
That's the way
Don't
to
do
teach.
the same. You're gonna make your own. Learn from mine. Don't make the same mistakes I'm making. And I tell them how I was raised. I tell them how I grew up. I tell them how my mentality was. And look at where I'm
Word.
at now. No, you could do so much better.
Yeah, that's real.
You know, so
Salute to you, man.
nah,
I see that,
man.
'cause I see where
Salute to the parents that are putting
generation-
in time and trying their best
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do the
yeah,
best
yeah,
for their
yeah,
kids, man.
definitely.
Because there's no perfect parenting, bro. There's no book that comes with it.
Right, and situations change and arise. Like it's so crazy.
And you'd be surprised how some of the words of guidance that you give a child remains with them throughout their adult life. I remember I lived by a lot of shit my grandfather told me.
Right.
And my grandfather was not a good parent, but he was an amazing grandfather. My mother's an
real.
amazing grandmother. You know what I'm saying?
right.
There's cycles of shit. So just because you
that's true.
failed, you know, in your parenting, you get wiser if you allow yourself to.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And maybe you can help out with the grandkids' wisdom. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
that's
But you
real.
got to be able to give those opportunities, man.
Yeah, that's super.
You know,
super
so
real.
I don't do the shit alone. Like my kids, like I'm raising my kids. I don't do this shit alone. They got a lot of guidance and advice from my moms.
Word.
You know, shit like that. Things that she
support
has
system.
learned.
Back to the village.
Like a lot of the financial shit. My son, no, if I knew that, motherfucker, you be good already. We be good already. Like I fucked up a lot. You know what I'm
Like, I
saying?
ain't
I
know
didn't
that.
know all these things. You know. So now my mother has learned so much throughout the years that she didn't know during parenting time that she's equipped in my kid, her grandson.
Yeah,
And he got plans that he's executing his plans.
that's real, yo.
You know what I mean? So
Alex
it
said,
takes
bro,
a village.
What's that? They say parents get a second chance with their grandchildren. That's what I always hear.
Only if you were able to fix a relationship with your kid, the relationship wasn't broken, and your child allows you to be the grandparent that you could be. Because I
Right.
know a lot of people that's like, I don't fuck with my parents, and they definitely don't got no hand in my kid's life. So maybe they would be a good addition to the fucking village that's raising your kid if you allowed yourself to get past the fucking trauma.
Yeah.
Now, I've
Yeah.
always laid ultimatums like, bro, like, don't do what you did with me with my kids. If I see them in any type of reliving what I went through, it's a wrap. My pops never took that opportunity to be in their life like that.
Right.
He
Man.
missed out. And when he passed away, unfortunately, there was no tears in my kids' eyes. They didn't celebrate it, but they didn't
Right,
have no
right,
emotional
yeah.
attachment to him.
It was just like, oh, word.
Like, wow. It was silence, like, damn. Like, you know, you don't expect shit to happen. Even when it's expected, even when the person is sick, when that day finally comes, he's like, oh shit. But it wasn't no boo-hoo crying or mourning or anything happening. And that was on him. That's the road he
true,
chose.
yo.
That song I did, The Road You Chose.
The
That's
road
about
you
that's
chose
about
by brother
that.
Mikey. It's a great
about
listen.
that.
And y'all better stop playing. Start playing the music and stop playing with life.
And it's nothing like, good. See, it's just
Y'all heard it,
it
man.
was what it was, man.
He ready to take his joint off the platform, so y'all make sure y'all stream them shits up. You heard before.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm real disgusted in a lot of shit.
Nah,
dog.
I get it, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I understand what you're saying, dog. I just sometimes I to further the conversation, I gotta give another perspective. So
I get it, bro.
but I do be understanding what you're saying, man. And I've gone through, bro. I don't even. I almost said I don't rap no more. I can't put the rapper in me. Pause.
But even outside the
Don't
rap,
let me say
you've
that.
been there on the road with me, dog. You've seen the vibe, and you've seen the fakeness come out, and you've seen the true colors pop up, and you've seen the games that are played out
Right.
there in a way where it's like, oh, you see what I
Right.
mean? Because it's not mainstream shit, dog.
No, it just
it
reminds
was-
me, honestly, it reminds me of the industry. It may be a different look, different clothing, different, but
Nah,
people have been
but
doing shit like that
That's
in
not
the
what
industry.
but that's not the industry. This ain't
Right.
this ain't
And
the
I don't
industry.
mean
This was
necessarily-
a calling.
Yeah.
So for a lot of people, they claim that it's a calling to be at
I
these
got
fucking
you.
places,
I
right?
got you.
So that a lot of things is powwow based and shit like that. Even you know what I'm saying? So it's not the industry.
playing with the
This
medicine
ain't
at that
regular
point.
people or regular fans coming to see a show. I wish it was that. It's an invested spiritual thing at certain places. That's what gets me. You're playing. Just show up for the show then. Don't
Yeah.
try to fucking be a part of some shit that ain't. And I
Yeah.
know this ain't coming out right to some people because they haven't seen what I'm talking about. So
Yeah,
many
yeah.
people think it's just a show. It's not just a fucking
It
show,
ain't, though.
dog.
And people,
Not the way they try to put it together. If it was that, then I just show up, sing some songs. Who gives a fuck, dog? Let's party. You know, but it's not that. And that the reason I'm saying I don't want to show up to these shits no more is because I don't feel the spiritual calling anymore. I didn't plan this shit.
Right.
I didn't say,
right.
let me go into the fucking woods. Let me go to these festivals. Let me go to these powwows and become a part of this community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't say none of that. I was led here show by show by show by show by show. I never fucking even knew how to book myself early on.
Yeah.
It was just happening. I needed to be here. I needed to be here. I needed to be up on these mountains.
Word.
I needed to be up by these rivers.
That's a fact too.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You remember you told me the story about the tobacco trail and shit.
Yeah,
You was following.
right. That's how I met Forrest, dog.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And it's wow. Shit like that you can't fake, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You can't fake shit like that. A lot of these stories I don't even share because that was for me to know that
Right,
shit is
right,
real.
right, yeah.
It wasn't for me to say, hey, man, look what I went through because I'm so blessed. It was that happened for me to know that this is a real calling, that this
Yeah.
shit is real for me and I'm supposed to keep following it.
Yeah.
I don't feel that anymore. These things ain't happening anymore like that. That's telling me. So I feel like maybe creators telling me my calling is done. I put a lot of material out. So I'm not going to take it down. Sometimes I feel like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But that's my story. That's a part of the legacy.
That's
That's
a
up
fact.
there.
That's
That's
a
up
fact.
there. You know what I'm saying? But maybe who I was supposed to reach out and you know what I'm saying, communicate with, I've done that and I just didn't see it.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
and
real
now we
shit.
just gotta let it unfold. Sometimes you
That's
gotta,
it.
after you do the work, you gotta see if the house is gonna stand or fall over,
Like,
dog.
let's see what's going on. I like that right there. I like that right there. That concept is ill.
It's in other people's hands now. If they not, you know what I'm saying, taking care of the maintenance or whatever, then that's on them. You
Nah,
let
man.
your house go to
That's
shambles.
hard. I appreciate the opportunity to be in my grandkids' lives. That's fire.
But you did the
Respect.
work to earn that. You know what I'm saying? There's difference. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's another thing. You got to do the work. If you failed as a parent and you want to be in your grandkids' life, you got to do the work. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
And that don't
agree.
mean buying them shit, nothing. Yo, find out why you fucked up with me.
Yeah, yeah.
And
you
if
gotta
you,
be
the
there.
same way I said, yo, when I seen changes I had to go through, it was hard to look at that reflection, dog. But I
right.
had to do the work to become a better fucking person.
I heard
Not a
that.
perfect person. That'll never happen.
Not a
No,
perfect,
that'll
but a
never
better
fucking
person.
happen. But a better person than I was yesterday. Tomorrow, I'll try to be a better person than I am today. And that's it. Day by day is all we fucking got. And tomorrow's not promised. You know, but if you do the work, man, and you earn that opportunity to be in your fucking grandkids' lives, now it's time to, you know, show and prove.
Nigga Alex said, there's a comedian that said, his son says, Grandpa say he loves me. His father's like, he never said that to me.
Yeah.
That's real shit.
So are you going to be so emotionally fucked up that you're not going to let your kid get love?
Receive love?
You're not gonna
yeah.
let your kid receive love because when you're not a kid no more. Grow the fuck up,
That's it.
right?
Real shit,
And
yo.
if you a better person, that had something to do with it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact.
Everything we do in life could either victimize us or make us a better fucking person. What do you want to do? I don't want to be the victim. So I don't ever be like, I was a victim of this. I was a victim. I'm a survivor of this and
I'm a
that.
survivor of that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And
You know
now
what
I'm
I
not
mean?
hurt by what I fucking survived.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? It made me a better person. Any fight you ever fucking lost, if you did your thing, you became a better fighter. You got
Damn
experience
right,
behind that
damn
shit.
right, damn
You know what I'm
right.
saying? You know to bob when you're supposed to and not weave when you're supposed to be bobbing.
If you got punched in your shit, you know what you did wrong.
Right. Right.
Or what they did right. You like,
Yeah,
I
either
can't let
or.
that
Learn
happen.
from your mistakes, learn from their mistakes, learn from their wins, learn from other people's wins too. You don't gotta
can learn
fucking
yeah. You can learn from people's wins.
Yeah.
Yo. That's real shit, man.
So that's what you
That's
gotta
a good
celebrate
takeaway.
people's wins, man. When you celebrate something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. It's just
That's real, yo. I don't know. I always been one that's that's happy for people's wins, and I like to see when people are happy for other people's wins. And I got it something as a pet peeve of mine when somebody wins and somebody else is angry,
man.
and I'm like, man, you ain't shit. I don't know. You know, we know people like that. Like they mad at somebody else that won. Oh man, it ain't shit. He ain't this or that. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's a miserable person. That's
That
somebody
is
that yeah.
crazy to me.
There's a lot of people like that out there, man. You know,
man.
haters.
Right, yo. Like, damn, that's not.
But I think they're supposed to. It's all part of the balance. They're supposed to always be haters. You're just supposed to outgrow hate because some more haters are coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got to play a role, dog.
Yo, that's
you know,
real.
and it's cyclical.
Damn,
Yeah,
yo,
man.
you're right, man.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, you're not supposed to stay in the same place. You're supposed to outgrow certain behaviors and shit, dog.
I like
you're not
that
supposed to
take
be
on
a
it.
teenager at 50.
Your word.
You know what I mean? They calling Jim Jones a senior citizen. Shout out Jim Jones, yo. Harlem in the building. Nah, he ain't right. Where you from?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, you know he's one of ours. Yeah, that on me.
I heard he was from the Bronx and was adopted by Harlem.
Hey, man, you know.
But yeah, you know what I mean? But like there's certain things where it's like you should outgrow certain shit, man. Certain behaviors at least.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, you
real.
can't dress how you want to dress. Just outgrow certain behaviors. If you a hater, don't be a hater forever, bro.
But
Don't be a hater forever.
Jim Jones also said, you talking about dressing age appropriate. I'm dressing wage appropriate. Worry about your wages.
Hey, and there
like-
you
I
go.
like
Like
that.
you can't like,
But
you know,
that's it.
all right. That's how he want to dress.
gotta swing
And
it.
here's the thing: Jim Jones ain't out there trying to get a regular job. He don't got to dress
He's
age
doing rap.
appropriate.
Yeah,
do
yeah.
whatever the fuck you want. You good already.
Yeah.
So that was a joke. The senior citizen. You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that. I heard those.
I didn't make that. I saw that somewhere, and it was hilarious to me. But what I'm
senior
saying is, don't be a
citizen.
hater forever. You know.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Don't ever do that in your life, man.
He try to get you to talk shit about Dave Dash.
Did you hear that?
Yo, somebody
I don't know
said,
if y'all heard out there.
Hey, somebody said he got bit by a vampire is becoming a ghoul, yo. He got an eye patch, teeth falling
Yo,
out. Motherfucker. Like, what's
man.
wrong, Dame?
Damn,
You
yo.
good? Pray for Dame Dash, yo.
Man, he looking. Damn.
You know what it is? You
I
know who the
ain't gonna do
vampire
that.
is?
I ain't
I'm
gonna-
gonna tell you who the vampire is. Stacey Dash. She don't
Stacey
age,
Dash.
dog.
That's crazy. That's his cousin. Yeah. Yo, that's
How
wild.
Stacey Dash ain't aging?
She.
We took a fucking left turn off the highway, dog.
I'm like, are these on the topics?
We scrapped the topics.
Topic who? This is real right here. This is a real show.
Oh shit.
Yo, man, in the midst of all this other shit, while they was keeping you distracted from the UFOs,
Ooh.
you know what I'm saying? They I saw a video. It was a congressional hearing, the third congressional hearing.
The third. I didn't know there was a first or second.
Oh shit, yo. And there was a first. You ain't know for real? Oh shit. So there was a congressional hearing. They shot a Hellfire missile at a UFO. That shit
saw that.
bounced off, kept moving, no pressure, and sped off. Never seen that like this.
They got
before in my
radar
life.
footage of it. Before we say there's footage of it, there's radar footage of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Y'all go check it out yourself, man.
Radar footage is completely different than footage. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, man. Yo, we've been here quite a while.
Yeah.
I think it's that time.
Yeah.
What else is on our topics? We got more topics?
Yeah, we skimmed. We just.
do?
Yeah, we scrapped the topics,
Yo,
bro.
fuck them topics, man. At the end of the day, I just want y'all to follow the show at BMB GreenRoom.
Yeah, you skipped one and then went into the. You said UFOs are out there, y'all. Peace.
I forgot, man. No, because Jaime reminded me that he had to go. He got a
Oh shit.
Fluneria
Yeah, he got a fluency vax appointment.
Fluency vax appointment. And shout out to my dog Jaime, man. Don't forget who is Jaime. You gotta get, yeah. He's on one. He's getting juiced up.
Yeah.
Pause. Sound crazy. Hey man, look, I'm Pan Con Queso. That's PAN_CON_QUESO. I would like y'all to follow me. And you can follow Brother Mikey at
Brother Mikey Brother Mikey Music. That's Brother_Mikey_music.
Word. Jaime. They shouting you out in the chat, Jaime. Yo, this has been a rather enlightening episode. I just really want y'all to come together for real, man. This was kind of weird. We just been talking and thinking and scrolling, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's time, man. Either we come together, we take care of each other, we take care of ourselves, or somebody gonna take care of us. You understand what I'm trying to say?
You don't want that.
Right.
You don't want that.
So let's wake up, man. Wake up, America. And until next Friday, yo, y'all be safe more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Or stay dangerous, whichever you choose. But I'll see you next week, man. We love y'all.
And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow, and it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow, and it's a tough road to follow. And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow. We ain't promised tomorrow, and it's a tough pill to swallow. And everybody want the medicine's the truth, but it's a tough pill to swallow.